All right, I'm gonna show you guys the Thermador 60-inch dual fuel range. I'm Michael Rounds. I'm so excited. Is this walnut? That's awesome. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
It's easy to hard work, right? Hey, Biz 2025.
Your front row seat of high-end appliances and design. Like and subscribe for more. This range is probably most famous for its iconic analog oven temperature clock. Just gives it a really classy look that many people like. This is one of the most sold ranges at our store, so I'm gonna take you through some of the features and why people choose this. On the top here, we're gonna have the star burner that Thermador made famous. This burner is a unique shape that basically allows the bottom of the pan to heat more evenly because those return lines of the star hit the center of the pan better than a lot of the circular burners. And then the elevated part of that burner is gonna allow more oxygen to get to that flame. So it's gonna burn nice and hot. You can get a high temperature out of this. One of the more unique things about the Thermador star burners is that when you go down to the simmer mode, it's actually gonna cycle on and off. So if you don't prep people about this, they think something's wrong with the range at first, but to achieve extra low temperature settings, Thermador will actually cycle that burner on and off to get, your chocolate melted just right, to hold your sauces at a nice food safe level without curdling them. So again, excellent control with these Thermador star burners. This model is gonna feature a barbecue grill on the left and a griddle on the right here. The new models also feature a full width flat griddle. So you can get a massive griddle on this now. And these griddles are thermostatically controlled and electric. So you'll see there's an electric element underneath these griddles. That allows you to have nice, even heating on your griddles, which is very important. Versus a gas griddle, this might take a little longer to preheat, so you're gonna wanna give yourself about 20 minutes to get this to the right temperature. But once it is up to the right temperature, you're gonna get a nice, even cook. Also, the fact that this is removable makes it very easy to clean. It's not fixed in place, so you can keep it nice and spick and span. They do offer a wooden cutting board accessory too, if you wanna insert that in here as another option to store spices, cut your food, prep your food on top of that. Down below in the oven, we're gonna see, again, on the 60-inch range, you get the largest oven cavity. So you're gonna get full commercial sized baking sheets in there. You're gonna get nice ball bearing glide racks on this range. It's a convection oven. You can bake, broil, do everything you want in here. Large capacity, so you're never gonna run out of room on that. And then one of the more unique features, you're gonna get a steam oven on this range. So this oven is a non-plumbed oven, so you do have to fill this reservoir with water, and it'll notify you when you need to do that. It's very easy to use though, and steam is an excellent feature to have at your disposal in your kitchen. It's great for reheating food. It tends to retain more nutrients than, say, microwaving, your leftovers. It's a great way to rehydrate your food, introduce moisture to your food. You can even do things like soft boil, hard boil your eggs directly in here. You can cook pasta, grains, rice, right from hard to finished products. It also eliminates the need of oils. So if you're trying to cut down on, using some of the seed oils, it's kind of a hot topic in the health department these days. Steam is a great way to do that. So you don't need to cook with oil on here. You can, if you want to introduce flavor with like olive oil, things like that. You can still use all your normal seasonings, but it does eliminate the need for heavy oil use. Very versatile oven, and most people that go with a steam oven in their kitchen will find that that becomes their main oven day to day. So excellent utility on this type of range. Down below, you're gonna see a warming drawer. This is great for keeping your food warm, of course. You can also store plates down here and keep those warm. You don't wanna keep your guests waiting with cold food. Lastly, the ovens can be controlled via an app, and Thermador has one of the best apps in the industry. It functions very well. You can do things like monitor the temperature on the inside of your oven. So let's say you're, baking a turkey. It takes a very long time. You put the temperature probe into the turkey, you can monitor that probe from your phone, and then shut the oven off when you're done. So it takes a lot of the guesswork out of cooking and makes it a lot more convenient. You could be all over your house monitoring your oven. You can also remote start your oven and preheat your oven from the grocery store. So let's say You gotta be at soccer practice at 5:30, you only got maybe an hour to cook. You could take, that 20, 30 minute preheat time out of the equation and preheat from the store. So this is it. This is the Thermador 60-inch dual fuel range. One of my favorites in the store, one of the most popular, and of course, beautiful.